Okay, testing.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing.
4, 5, 6.
I think that sounds good.
Sounds good. I feel like I'm dressed like I'm going to a business interview.
I was going to say, you're business casual.
I'm business casual.
I'm Hootie and the Blowfish. Classic pairing.
Classic. It's
I was going to text you and be like, I'm wearing a Hootie and the Blowfish t-shirt because sometimes we like match vibes.
I know.
This might be the first time that our vibes have been
These are completely off.
drastically different.
Completely off.
All right. Well, let's see how that sounds.
See how that sounds. Hi, Charlotte.
Hello, Madeline.
You sound so formal.
I keep panicking.
Why?
Because if I'm going to switch up the greeting or not.
Oh, yeah, every time. Is
And
it
then-
just a game time decision?
Yeah. And then I don't think about it. And then all of a sudden I'm like a deer in the headlights. I'm
You're
like,
like,
because I haven't said hi, Madeline back in a
Yeah.
while. And I was like, I should say that. And then
Right.
I was like, well, and hello, Madeline came out.
Oh, well, I think it worked.
Thank you. Maybe that'll be maybe that's the go-to.
Maybe. I like it. How are you?
I'm great.
You're great.
I'm great. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
yeah.
I'm dandy.
We got a lot going
We got a lot going on. There's a lot happening.
There's a lot happening.
Yeah.
But you know what? Let's talk about sports gossip.
Let's talk about some stuff.
Because that's the name of our...
it's the name of the game.
That's, and the show. And the game.
And the game. A couple quick things to start. 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy welcomed a baby with his wife, Jenna.
Hey.
Yeah. And they
Congrats.
announced it, of course, on social media. And yeah.
What was the announcement?
That's such a great question.
That's cute.
And I didn't even pull it
You
up.
didn't even look. Madeline drops.
I didn't do the homework.
Drops a link in the docs like Brock Purdy had a kid. So let's see what that looks like.
Yeah, it was this black and white photo.
Oh, that's very sweet.
It's a daughter named Millie Jolene Purdy, and the
Wait.
caption.
That's an amazing.
It's a great name. I love it.
Millie Jolene Purdy.
That sounds like a nepo baby name if I've ever heard one, and I love it.
Does it?
I think so. I mean, it's like I like a classic name.
Same.
But it's like that kid will be really cool. You know?
Millie Jolene. I'm sorry, that stopped me in my tracks.
Wow.
Well, you're used to celebrities doing weird stuff with their kids' names.
Like Trisha Paytas naming her kid Aquaman.
What?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Her firstborn, I believe, is named Malibu Barbie. Yeah. That's a different conversation.
Is she's a YouTuber, right?
Yes, I think she's like a YouTuber.
What's her
influencer.
deal?
I don't know. Again,
Aquaman?
Couldn't tell you.
Malibu Barbie?
Yes.
It's like your kids aren't, a joke.
No, I don't.
Or a part of your brand. Look, do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want.
For anyone whose
do whatever
kid
you
is
want.
named Aquaman, don't take this personally.
Do whatever you want, but I do like just like a name. Just a name.
I also love Jolene feels like
Yeah.
it's a family name.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Probably.
Like, where I love a name that's old school. I mean, also, I like reclaiming it from the Dolly Parton song.
Yeah.
Because
Ooh,
that's a song
interesting.
about, Jolene, please don't take my man.
Right.
So I think maybe people have been reluctant to name their kids Jolene because it's in, but,
Yes.
and it's like, you know what? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
iconic.
it. It's all good. It's all good. Anyways, yeah, Jenna posted on Instagram a black and white photo and said life just became a whole lot sweeter.
Oh,
Very sweet.
that's a really cute picture.
That is a cute picture. I think this is like I like this baby.
They did a great job.
It's great.
Great name. Looks like a lovely little baby. Great picture.
Yeah. 10 out of 10. No notes. Congrats to them.
Just saying stuff at the same time. Okay. Yep. Congrats to them.
Congrats to them.
I like this. We have a few little quick hits at the top.
Couple quick hits.
Quick hits.
The second thing I want to talk to you about is we talked about last week the Coldplay concert gate. We don't need to get into it. Everyone has seen it by now, I'm sure. So Messi went to the Coldplay concert.
Okay.
And of course they showed him on screen, and I think they were expecting him to do the kind of fake duck with his wife, as a joke, obviously.
Right.
And he's just standing there smiling and waving. I'm like, did someone not tell him about the bit?
Clearly, this is the most messy thing of all time.
It's so messy.
Do you know what? Because you've talked about this before about how his social media presence drives you crazy.
It drives me crazy because all he does is post blurry SpawnCon photos in a row. And it's just like, he's the best soccer player of all time, in my opinion.
Right.
And I think a lot of people's opinions. And his Instagram is not good. Messi, what are you doing? Come on.
Yeah.
You could do something more interesting.
and
What's your strategy?
We've heard that he's very shy, and that part of why his social media presence isn't more better is because he's shy and he's not
Right.
Doesn't really want to do it.
No.
I can see him being someone who's like so not online.
Yes.
That he's not aware he's supposed to, which is so fun because he's just saying it's not even like he thinks it's a kiss cam. His wife, that's his wife next to him, right?
Yes, I think
it
so.
would be crazy
No,
if that were not his wife.
It's his wife. It's his wife. It's his wife.
What if Messi didn't know about the Coldplay thing, went to a Coldplay concert with someone he's having an affair with? He's not having an affair. But like the funniest version of this, and then he ducks not knowing that someone had already ducked.
That would be crazy.
We need someone else to bring their affair partner to a Coldplay
concert. Well, yeah. So they're just sitting there waving, like they look like royals in one of those carriages where they're standing up and waving.
Yeah, the wrist.
Yes, that's what it feels like. He's like, okay, why do they keep showing me?
Yeah, he's like, all right, we get it. I'm here.
He didn't get the memo.
Do you think he like was it his decision to go to Coldplay? Do you know what I mean? Okay,
I think so.
I mean, I think so. Look, I think so too. I just mean like I could see this being something where someone's like, I got tickets to Coldplay.
That also could be true.
And then he's just at a Coldplay concert and he's like, why am I on the Jumbotron?
Yeah, that could be true.
Coldplay concert.
That could be true, but I could also see him being a Coldplay guy.
Look, I could see him ruling the world.
Yeah.
I could see him.
Don't do
St. Peter's not. St. Peter might. Is he going to call his name? Viva la vida. I forgot the lyrics as soon as I started trying to do them.
I was trying to think of like it was all yellow, but it didn't.
Look,
I couldn't.
Messi, MLS. He's trying to fix you.
Paradise. He's in paradise
Parachute?
at a paradise.
Oh, is that
Paradise?
Coldplay?
Yes.
No, it is. But wow. I also realized I don't know the words.
Yeah, that's a song
to a lot of songs.
Yeah,
and I don't look them up. Like I used to rule the world.
Yeah.
See the skies when my eyes were blue. Like that might as well be the lyrics to me.
Those aren't the lyrics.
What are the lyrics?
Hold on. Wait. Used to.
You don't know.
I forgot something.
Feel the skies when I
every the morning I sleep. Okay, whatever. We'd be terrible at karaoke. Anyways, he went to the Messi concert.
Hasn't stopped me. For the record.
I just said he went to the Messi concert. It was kind of the Messi concert.
The
concert was messy.
Coldplay
the one a couple weeks ago was messy for different reasons. Yeah,
folks. Oh my god. All right.
Anyways,
okay, another quick hit.
Yes,
I saw this that Tyrese Haliburton got engaged to his longtime girlfriend Jade Jones.
Yes, congratulations.
Congratulations. We've talked before. She's a great name.
Great name.
Jade Jones. I hope she doesn't become Jade Haliburton.
I feel
like, well, look, first of all, as we always say,
you can change.
Do whatever you want.
Do what you want.
But it sort of bums me out when women who have just like killer names take the last name, where it's like, someone would be named like Eleanor Darling and they marry someone named like Bart Fart, and then and then she's like Eleanor Fart, and you're like, what?
Okay,
why would you choose that?
I agree with you, but I think I disagree in this instance. I like Jade Jones. I like the rhyming or alliteration. Is that what it's called? No, what is it? When it's like Jade
alliteration. Yeah.
I went to school.
Yeah,
Madeline. I have a master's degree. No, I like Haliburton though. It's a strong last name.
It is.
It's a really strong last name.
It is. Has some interesting connotations in the early 2000s. Don't worry. What?
What are you talking about?
The George W. Bush Haliburton? Dick Cheney stuff?
What?
Oh my god. Okay, this is the age difference between
what are you talking about?
Okay,
we're American politics.
Yeah, Google
what
it.
You're talking about.
Google Haliburton without Tyrese.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Look, Jade Haliburton, great name.
Great name.
Jade Jones Haliburton.
Yes, and I believe they got engaged at Iowa State. It looks like on the basketball court.
I swear to God, I thought you were going to say ayahuasca. I was like, what?
They actually did ayahuasca with Aaron Rodgers, and that's where Tyrese proposed.
Kind of, that would be iconic.
I would love that.
Wait, did Tyrese did they meet at Iowa State?
He proposed.
It just occurred to me. I have no idea where Tyrese Haliburton went.
He proposed at the Hilton hotels. Hilton Coliseum.
Not the Hilton Hotel.
No.
The arena.
No. Yes. And I believe he went to Iowa State. Yes.
Wow.
He did. Iowa State.
That's correct. I did not know that.
Yeah, so he proposed on the court, which I think is very cute and sweet. Mm-hmm. I do like that. Mm-hmm. But what I want to talk about,
I'm assuming they met there, that she went there too.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
But what I want to talk about is the actual proposal. So he proposed on the court. Very cute. Had a giant sign that says, "Will you marry me?" Might be one of the biggest ones I've ever seen.
That's got to be at least 5 feet 10 inches tall.
Yes, because look, I'm thinking about her height.
That sign is the height that every guy on a dating app says he is. That's what that is. That is the guy height sign. Look at that. Look how tall she is in heels next to it. Wait, does she have heels on?
Yeah, I can't see. She has heels on.
I need glasses.
Here, I'll turn my computer.
Oh, thank you.
She definitely has heels on.
Okay.
For sure. Yes.
Yeah, that's a 5'10".
Yes.
Sign. He's in his boot from his Achilles.
He's in his boot. So what I want to talk about is the flowers, which, bit of a tease, we will have another compressed flower update at the end of this episode. A couple more weddings to discuss. He had an arch over the giant hinge height, "Will you marry me" sign. That is not flowers.
No.
It is compressed balloons.
Which I am 1,000% here for.
I love it.
Look, if you're gonna propose with a sign that says "Will you marry me," which I would argue, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, is the least subtle thing of all time.
Yeah.
It's like no one's guessing why you're there.
No one's guessing.
You know, it's not like little flowers stuck in the sand being like, I think he's going to propose. It's like, no, the sign says, "Will you marry me?" If you're going to do that, go for balloons.
Go big.
Put a bouncy house in there.
I mean, I would love that.
Right?
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
Get a ringmaster twirling his baton. Like, go for it. This is phenomenal. Also,
get David Blaine.
Yeah, why not?
Magic tricks.
Why not? I feel like Tyrese Haliburton loves a magic show.
Okay, I watched this magic. Did we talk about this a couple weeks ago? I watched a magic show, a magician's special on Netflix, like a 1 hour special. I can't remember his name. It came out recently. I was captivated. Give me a magic show.
Same.
I went to the Magic Castle one time in LA.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
You know,
it was amazing.
I would love to watch it. I secretly love a magic show. However,
what?
I want a magic show where they then tell me how they did it.
Yes.
Because to me, how they did it is more impressive than making it look like they didn't do anything.
Okay, honestly, you should watch this.
Does he tell you how he did it?
Well, I don't want to spoil. Just watch it.
Well, I don't know what it's called.
I'll find
because you're not telling me. Because you can't remember.
I'll find it. It's new on Netflix.
Right.
It'll come up easily.
I'm sure it'll just be served to me.
It'll be served to you. Yes, I love magic. I love it. I wish I could do a card trick. I think if I met David Blaine, like if he did a trick for me, I would lose my mind.
I think you would.
Get him on the pod.
I used to be able to. I had 3 card tricks I could do.
No more.
Never felt more powerful. Can't remember them.
Oh,
can't remember them.
Well, oh well. Anyways, so the balloon arch.
I did once see him. I did once see a magician where it was like a work party, and it was like at a high up guy's house, and he had a magician come, and after every trick or before every trick he would go, no, after every trick he would do it, is this your card? You'd be like, yeah, and he'd go, that's a hot one. He'd be like, man, that's a hot one. After every trick he did.
Okay. I mean, he has a signature one-liner. He wants you to remember it, and you did.
And I did.
And you did.
His name was Matthew.
Good job, Matthew. Well, anyway, so he had this compressed balloon arch, but then he, of course, had flower. He had rose petals lining the court and then some flowers and candles. But I will say, I don't think they're compressed.
Those are phenomenal flowers.
I don't think they're compressed.
Can you put your computer?
Yeah, so sorry.
I need glass. I need my... Oh, yeah. Let's go, Tyrese.
Tyrese?
Yes.
You listened.
Tyrese listened.
Great work.
Those are beautiful flowers. And here's what we mean.
Great work.
We can't necessarily tell you what constitutes a compressed flower arrangement. You know it when you see it.
You know it when you see it.
We can tell you what one isn't.
This is not.
Which is there's space between the flowers. There are height differoses. There's room to breathe. Some of them are closer together than others, which I like because it's a variation. Fine. They are not mono flowers.
They're not a part of the monoculture.
No. These are doing their own thing.
They're doing their own thing. However, the balloon arch compressed.
Yes. Well,
that is.
I mean,
shoved.
I don't know how a balloon arch could not. Well, you could have like them floating up on little strings.
Yeah, you could. I guess all balloon arches are compressed.
You do that? You ever do the helium thing?
Oh, were you
talking in a high voice?
Yeah, of course. When I was a kid.
What if we did an entire podcast?
No one needs to hear that.
Oh, okay.
That's too much.
Anyway,
that's too much for
our listeners. Okay, well, those are some great quick hits.
Yeah. Look,
congratulations.
Congrats to everybody.
Congrats to Brock on Messi and Jenna on your new wife. Congrats to Messi for going to the Coldplay concert.
Yeah.
And congrats to Tyrese and Jade.
No compressed flowers. Amazing.
We need more balloon arches. That
Give us more balloon arches.
I am in such a good mood after those 3 updates.
Me too. Oh, I got a little pep in my step.
Yeah, same.
All right. Now to, I think the star of the show maybe
The
this
matter
week.
at hand.
The matter at hand. When I say I gasped, I really did when I saw this.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce posted on Instagram a 13 carousel post with a bunch of images with Taylor Swift in it that don't use her filter, which we will get to. But more importantly, his caption. What was in his caption?
The 100 emoji, which I believe he posted this on a Wednesday.
Yes.
The Tuesday before, we had speculated that Travis Kelce's most used emojis were the 100 emoji, the fire emoji, the smiley face that's like, and the, with the tongue out, one eyeball really wide.
Recreated again.
Yeah. And, the salute.
The salute.
And he posted something to Taylor, Travis Kelce, tight end for the Chiefs, Taylor Swift, biggest pop star in the world. He posted to Taylor, what does the caption say?
It says, had some adventures this offseason, kept it, and then 100.
100. So we were correct.
You're correct.
He then posted another post celebrating the release of Happy Gilmore 2, in which he plays a server at a restaurant, I believe, and we will get to this.
Yes.
With 2 fire emojis.
Yeah.
We are 2 for 2, folks.
2 for 2.
We're just waiting on that goofy smiley face and a salute.
Because if he does those 2, he's listened.
Well.
If he does those next.
If he does those next, either
someone who knows him.
Why would he do that?
Why would he do that?
Or no, I mean, why would
Maybe we're being delusional.
No, we are, because I feel like he would just use those emojis.
Because we're right. But
because we're right, not because he listens.
It would be weird if the next 2 posts are those emojis.
What if Travis Kelce was like, you know what? I really want to give a little wink to the gals of the sports gossip show.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Come on the pod.
Come on
the pod, Travis.
Come on the pod.
I would die.
But back to the 13 photo carousel. 13 is, of course, Taylor Swift's favorite number. Also, someone pointed out, 87, Travis's football number, plus 13 is 100.
Whoa.
Which is the emoji he used.
That's weird.
Okay. Everything's numerology.
Everything's numerology. So here's what I'll say about the post. The first photo, Travis is wearing a hat that says captain, and Taylor is wearing one that says first mate. Mm-hmm. Which I was like, what is that from? That's what I was like, what is this from?
What do you mean?
Well, it feels...
Oh, I thought you meant like from a movie or something. They're both wearing white.
I was like, okay, again, not trying to speculate, but we're going to speculate.
Well, was
this from like an engagement party or something? Because... And I only say this because I don't know if I've ever seen a photo that Taylor has shared on her Instagram or any of her friends without the Taylor filter. You know the one I'm talking about.
The Taylor Swift filter, if you don't, it sort of makes everything slightly grainy and
like a sepia kind of
it's filter. More of that it like makes the shadows less intense.
Yeah.
So everything has like a slight sort of gray bluish sheen to it.
Yeah.
And this one does not.
No.
Which is... Also, we get this carousel a week after someone, a source, an insider who could only be Taylor's publicist, Tree Paine, said after Travis stepped up during a family emergency, this was their first crisis together and Travis was doing everything right. If Taylor wasn't ready to marry him before, she sure is now. They were in love before, but now it seems unbreakable. And then we get this post where they're both wearing white and he has a hat that says captain and she has a hat that says first mate. Yeah. I would argue might have been kind of more fun if he was wearing the first mate hat and she was wearing the captain's hat.
Right.
But,
I would like that.
Whatever. It looks like the after party of a celebration having to do with two people coming together in holy matrimony.
Yes, I would agree. And I would say further evidence is that another source spoke with People Magazine yesterday, Tree Paine, and said yesterday they both, quote, have talked about the future a lot. They're in a really solid place and more in sync than ever, the insider said. They're both all in.
So it feels like the public is being primed for a surprise drop of photos from Taylor Swift's wedding.
Yeah.
If she can keep major music video shoots a secret, she can keep a wedding a secret.
100%. Everyone's under lock and key with those NDAs.
Here's another thought.
What?
Something I didn't tell the listeners of the Sports Gossip Show. Earlier this summer, I was at the Ocean House in Rhode Island, which is where Olivia Culpo and Christian McCaffrey got married, and is directly next to Taylor Swift's Last Great American Dynasty house.
Yeah.
The house that she bought in Rhode Island that's on a bluff. And there was a lot of construction. What if that construction was for some sort of wedding structure? Here's the thing. It couldn't be, because I later realized, like, that is such an exposed area. People would see all these cars coming and going.
Well, yes, that for sure. Also, I think there were public records of the construction work happening. Like, they had to, it's public record.
I know, but what
However,
if it was for...
It was,
but
yeah. It could have been.
I don't know. I don't think it was.
I don't know.
Well,
that's
I'm
a fair
just,
point.
look,
yeah.
I'm just asking questions.
I think more than anything, these quotes confirm that they are gonna, they're teasing the public to then eventually drop either they're engaged or they secretly got married.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. And it feels like this carousel of images. I mean, Taylor's in like at least 5 of them. One of them, they're sitting at dinner. Both you can see on, presumably this is Travis's, or I'm assuming this is Travis's phone. It's on his side of the table. And it's a photo of them together on his background.
His wallpaper, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, he's doing the Charlie's Angels pose.
Yeah.
With your hands together, sort of in like a gun formation that was famous from Charlie's Angels. Taylor's touching her glasses. Every photo here, and I say this as the highest possible compliment, is so millennial core.
So millennial core.
I cannot even express to you. I'm the same age as both of these people.
Yeah.
And everything they're doing is stuff that I have trained myself not to do because people made fun of me for it. And I respect the hell out of the fact that Travis is there with doing the Charlie's Angels pose. Someone I love very much sat me down and was like, you have to stop doing finger guns.
Yeah.
Travis is like, I'm not going to stop doing finger guns.
Stop.
Anyway.
No. And then they're in a group photo. This is, I believe, from when they went to Yellowstone with Aaron Andrews and friends.
Yeah, it's Aaron Andrews, fellow Fox Sports host Carissa Thompson, and then Aaron's husband, Jarrett Stoll, Carissa's boyfriend, Steven.
Yeah. So it's yeah, what?
One thing about this.
Please.
Can you keep scrolling through?
Yeah, I'm clicking through for those listening.
There are many pictures of that hangout with Aaron and Carissa. Like, there are a lot of pictures of Travis and Taylor together from that one. There are 3 of the 13 pictures are from that one night where they're on an ice rink. They're being goofy together. They're in that group photo.
Yeah.
And it just, I clocked that, and I'm having trouble deciding if it means anything or not. But
I don't know. I think maybe partially it was the photos Taylor approved, because she definitely approved every photo of herself, as I would too if I was her. You know, you don't want a photo out there that you don't want of yourself. I get it.
Well, you do that. We both do that with our husbands already.
All the time.
It's like you can't. Well, they also, our husbands don't post.
They don't post
because they're the online. Smartest husbands in the world.
They're not online.
No.
But I just think this was phase 1. Well, it was the quotes from before. When is it? What was it like?
The Yahoo.
Yeah. Then this.
Yeah.
Then the People magazine story yesterday.
Yeah.
I just think it's inevitable at this point.
Right.
It's only a matter of time.
It's so interesting. From a PR standpoint, I am fascinated by the fact that they're like priming us for this.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anyone would be surprised.
No.
And I don't know why it would be a problem to just drop the news that they're married or engaged. Do you know what I mean?
No, I know. I agree.
I can't fully understand the strategy behind this. I feel like usually we can figure out what Taylor and Tree Paine and her whole team are up to. I just don't know why give these quotes. Like I can't. Yeah. The most cynical version is like something's wrong,
right?
And they're doing damage control, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
It doesn't seem to be the case. Everyone likes them together. It's not like this is Taylor and Maddie Healy,
right? That you would have to lay groundwork for and be Maddie like, hey, everybody, please like this guy. We know you don't.
We know you don't. But it's like everyone likes Travis.
Yeah.
So it's like if they just got engaged, people be like, awesome,
right?
Great.
Also, everyone assumes they already are.
Exactly.
Also, I saw someone zoom in on a picture of the phone, either Travis's phone, which is in the foreground of that shot with them at dinner, but you can see Taylor's sort of very, very much off to the side.
Yeah.
Under the wine glass. And someone was like, does she have an engagement ring on there? Is she doing the like hand on the chest pose?
Oh.
So, who knows? But at this point, like, this is when your friends... This is like when you've been together forever and everyone's like, well, you might not technically be engaged, but you are, right. So I'm a little confused.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
Also, though, my favorite Travis and Taylor related thing that happened this past week was that Taylor, who rarely posts to her stories, rarely posts on Instagram unless it's promoting something, posted, she has been known to support her friends. So when her friends or people she cares about have work coming out, like a new album or a movie or whatever, she'll post about it. She posted about Happy Gilmore 2 coming out, the Adam Sandler movie, the sequel to Happy Gilmore, because all we do now is remake existing IP.
Yeah.
I think it has like 34 athlete cameos.
Yeah, I think so.
Last night I was like, should we watch this?
I know.
And like, yes, but I didn't want to.
I haven't watched it. I should.
Same.
I should. I'll watch it this week.
WNBA star Kelsey Plum is in it. I don't. But my main takeaway, I think I texted you this. I was like, if you told me 5 years ago that Taylor Swift would be posting on her story, "Hey everybody, go check out Happy Gilmore 2,"
I would have thought you were crazy.
Well, I'd be like, yeah. What went wrong? And the list of things that went wrong would be too long to even begin to name. But
yeah.
It's actually what went right.
Yes.
I agree. That she's with Travis Kelce and he's in the movie.
And he's in the movie. She's being a supportive partner. We love it. Wow. Okay. Speaking of supporting your interests.
Is that? Yeah. That's a good segue. Yeah, sure.
Did it work?
Yeah.
You go. Come on. Come on.
Okay, this is about Nikola Jokic and his horse. This is my favorite thing in the world to talk about.
Oh, my God.
You know, yes, Taylor and Travis is huge news. You know what might be bigger news is that Nikola Jokic, star of the Denver Nuggets, 3-time MVP, I believe.
I think so.
He's very, very, very good at basketball. He also he's Serbian, and he loves horse racing.
Oh.
He owns horses. He has like a horse racing operation back in Serbia. Famously, when he won the NBA championship in 2023, someone said, "Are you going to go to the parade?" And he was like, "What parade?" And they were like, "The victory parade that happens when you win a championship." He's like, "Well, I just want to go home."
Yeah.
And then he ended up having a great time at the parade.
Yes.
But he just wanted to get back to his horses. As evidenced, there is a video of Nikola Jokic crying after his horse won a race. His horse, Demon del Est, won the annual Dužanak event in Subotica, Croatia. I have probably butchered all of that pronunciation. And Jokic puts his hand in his head in tears, and then he's like spraying champagne over everybody.
Yeah.
And this is like, Nikola Jokic might be the most relatable athlete in America or Serbia.
Yeah.
Because he's like, this is my job.
It's his job. No one has better work-life balance than Nikola Jokic. No one. Does anyone? Name another person. This man, he clocks in 9 to 5. His 9 to 5 is being a professional basketball player. Mm-hmm. And then outside of that time, he has a hobby he is dedicated to, and he commits to it. And he's like, this is my passion.
And here's the thing. It's not like he doesn't love basketball. He does. And he tries it's not like he doesn't try. People, I think sometimes when they talk about Jokic, they're like, oh, he doesn't even care about basketball. I'm like, oh, no. He cares a tremendous amount. However, he doesn't love it the way he loves horse racing. Yeah. And I found these quotes that his dad gave, his father, Branislav Jokic, after the 2023 championship, that Nikola has always loved horses. And his dad said he started growing both in height and in size. And he started to become aware that he could be a basketball player. But he had a great desire in those days. He would say, "Dad, I want to become a horseman." And I used to tell him, "Son, become a basketball player first, and you'll become a great horseman later."
Oh, well, he did.
Imagine though, he literally outgrew his dreams.
Oh, literally, he was too tall.
He was too big to play.
Oh.
So then he went and he won an NBA championship and became MVP a bajillion times.
Yeah, and became one of the best basketball players of all time.
And now he can support his horse racing teams.
I love it for him. I'm really happy for him. And I think we should all take a page out of the Jokic playbook in terms of how we approach our work and our dreams and our passions.
Yeah, for the rest of 2025, let's make it like hobbies 2025.
I mean, listen, I love to crochet. Do my ballet.
You do? Yes.
Those rhyme.
Yeah, you only like things that end in T but sound like A.
Well, Pilates.
All right. I love to embroider.
Yeah.
So there are two things you maybe didn't know about us.
Fun facts.
In case we needed to be any weirder. Sitting here crochet. I embroider while I watch sports. It's great.
I crochet.
It's great to do during the ads.
I crochet. Wow.
Also, though, I love to sail. And I feel like sailing to me is Jokic's horse thing for him.
That is too.
And I also think we need to normalize showing emotion.
Yes.
For things that are not related to your professional or even cry because you love something. Yeah. Everybody,
cry because you love something.
Cry because you love it.
Come on,
let yourself go.
Make that your homework this week.
I cry all the time.
Yeah. One day we'll cry during the show.
Oh, man.
Whoa. Something would really have to get us. I think I know what it would be.
We've cried laughing.
Yeah, I think I know what it would be, but I don't want to say it.
I think
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
I think I do too, but I don't know that we would cry for that. Isn't it fun for us to have a conversation about something no one knows? But
it's like when we've talked about this when someone posts on Instagram, like something's something's coming.
Tea's coming soon.
And then you're like, what?
And it has the eye emojis.
So annoying.
Well, for the record, we're not doing that.
No. But I'm just saying, like, it feels similar.
I've started crying a lot when I watch live music. Or like when I see a group of people gathered together, because in these dark times, there's something so beautiful about humanity. So Nikola Jokic, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
God, we have so many people are doing such a good job this week.
Yeah. A lot of positive things happening this week.
Wow.
Switching gears a bit.
Oh, yeah. Sort of.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't even know what this is.
Oh, read it.
All it says is Tom Brady posted a photo of his cat.
Oh, sorry. I should have switched the order of this. Sorry, that's on me. I thought we were going to talk about the NBA player Luka Dončić. I was like, that's not switching gears. Tom Brady and his cat.
I was like reading. I'm like, let me just read what Charlotte had put. Tom Brady posted a photo of his cat. Very active on IG lately. I'm like, okay, I don't know what the reveal is here.
There isn't one. Okay. He posted a photo. He's been in Europe. He just posted this whole long carousel about Europe with his kids. Also, the caption, can you read this caption out loud? But
yes.
The reason, so he got home from Europe and he posted a picture of his cat and he posted like dad's home.
Which one is it?
Well, that was on his story. Is this? No, it's this one. He already pinned it. He pinned his most recent post.
This one?
Yeah.
This one?
This one.
Oh.
Can you read that, please?
All right. This is a carousel of images. The first one is a black and white photo of Tom Brady looking very mysterious. Euro Summer 2025. So many special and unforgettable moments. Breathtaking sunrises and sunsets that steal your breath away. Magical weddings that warm the soul.
Breathtaking sunsets that take your breath away.
Oh, no.
Thank God. I would hate for a breathtaking sunset to do anything
steal
else.
Your breath. Take your breath away.
Breathtaking sunsets that take your breath away.
Yeah, that's
like, I would hope so.
That warm the soul. Late night adventures filled with laughter and dreams, singing your heart out in the streets, dancing under the stars with loved ones, kids' joyful chaos that reminds you what innocence feels like, and endless laughter echoing through every corner. This is life at its most beautiful, and I'm grateful for every second.
Did ChatGPT write this?
It has to be. There's no way a human wrote this.
Breathtaking sunsets that take your breath away. Okay, so you click through, and it's mostly him and his kids. It's also mostly him on super yachts and at Jeff Bezos' wedding. What did he say about weddings in there?
Magical weddings that warm the soul.
So I don't know that I would.
I don't know if that warmed my soul.
I don't know that I would say that Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez getting married to the tune of $10 million warmed my soul.
I wouldn't say it warmed my soul. It was interesting content. But I don't know if it warmed my soul.
Certainly not. But I'm glad he, whatever. There's also a picture of him and Kris Jenner, the matriarch of the Kardashian family. It's him and Kris Jenner's husband or boyfriend, Corey Gamble.
Corey Gamble. But I also want to point out one of the group photos is LeBron James, Rafael Nadal. I don't know who else these other men are.
Some soccer players, I think. There's also Mark Anthony.
Where is he in this photo?
He's the tiny little
man. God, that is Mark Anthony.
You can't really...
Wow, what a random... Why are they all hanging out?
Jennifer Lopez, who had some songs.
She had some songs.
No, Mark had some songs. J-Lo, love her songs. I actually listened to Jennifer Lopez's music.
Wow, I didn't know that about you. Okay, that I have a lot to unpack there, but we're going to save that for a rainy day.
Sure.
What were you going to say?
Just that this is the caption that you first of all, it's also, he is a picture on a gondola with Orlando Bloom.
Yeah.
This is a caption that you put with something like really wholesome, and it's just funny to me that it's like on pictures of super yachts.
Yeah. He is Tom Brady.
He is Tom Brady. This man doesn't have a ironic bone in his body.
No, none.
He's very earnest all the time.
Yes.
He posted a picture of his cat and said, "Dad's home," which if anyone else posted it, you'd be like, that is ironic and funny. But he just meant it. And also, I love that he loves his cat.
Yeah, me too.
But he is so online lately that I'm a little, I don't know that I'll say worried about him.
Yeah.
But he is posting like a man, as we've said before, who wants someone specific to see it.
Yeah.
Or to prove that he's doing a good job. I don't know.
He's posting a lot, and in his Instagram stories, like posting photos with his kids and his friends. He posted 4 Instagram story slides, which I feel like is a lot for someone who is, let's see how old Tom Brady is.
47.
If you're right, that's impressive. Yeah, 47. That's a lot of Instagram story slides for a 47-year-old single man. I agree. I think it's his mating call.
It's his mating call, or it's his like, look, everyone, I'm fine. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some friends when they post a lot on social media, you want to check in and be like, are you good?
Yeah. Yeah. It does feel like
Especially if there's a caption that's long and earnest.
Yeah.
About breathtaking sunsets that take your breath away. That's one of my favorite things that anyone's ever posted on Instagram.
Well, yes, it is. I was about to do a transition and then I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember. Speaking of taking your breath away.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Luka Dončić, Los Angeles Lakers star who was famously traded from the Dallas Mavericks by Nico Harrison in a shocking trade at midnight a couple months ago, is on the cover of Men's Health magazine looking ripped.
Looking ripped.
And we're not out here trying to objectify people. However, can you give the context of why this cover story is interesting?
So significant.
Yes,
because Luka Dončić, the main complaint throughout his career is that he's not in good enough shape. His conditioning isn't good. He doesn't put in the work. He gains weight in a way that as an athlete can hinder your performance. Part of the reason that Nico Harrison, the GM of the Mavericks, says he traded him is because he didn't play defense. And part of that, people would say he's not getting back in time because he's not running fast enough because of his conditioning. And he's, he likes beer, and hookah was something that was leaked at the time. Like all this stuff about his body. It's a very weird, like, yes, it's his career, but also it felt very pointed. And so Luka, who has been on the bigger side for most of his 6 years in the NBA, this summer got totally ripped. He's lean. And I read this whole article, and it is the most men's healthy article of all time because it's really just about his workout routine.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, you had Luka. They went to where was he? I think he was in Croatia. So was he in Croatia?
Well, I'll say, a men's health profile, I would imagine it's like to get the approval to do it. It's like we're only making this about his workout routine.
Right.
The thing that I took away from it wasn't in the details. It was more like, yeah, he moved to LA and got in shape. That's the most LA thing I've ever heard.
Right.
Moved to LA. LA, I would say, is like the capital of working out and just being fit. Erewhon, famous grocery store with overpriced, expensive smoothies. Are they really good for you and maybe have more sugar than a Coke? Perhaps.
Yeah.
However, it feels healthy. It's a healthy city.
Yeah.
A lot of wellness activities. So it does not surprise me that Luka Dončić got ripped. It would be weird if he moved to LA and then stayed in the same shape. That would be strange.
I would respect it if he moved to LA and managed not to get LA ripped. It would be like, whoa, you have some willpower, my dude.
Yeah.
He
didn't fall trapped. He's like, I'm not doing a cold plunge.
Yeah, he's like, cryotherapy? No thanks.
No thanks.
This is also interesting because the Mavericks defied the odds. I think they had a 1% chance of getting the number 1 pick in the draft this past year, or this year. I don't know. What is time? And they did, and they drafted Cooper Flagg from Maine, famously from Maine. Love Maine, whatever. And so I think that there is a little more motivation. The joke that everybody's made is like, oh, it's like getting really hot after your ex dumps you or getting in shape, a revenge body, which I think the whole concept of that is sort of weird anyway.
Yeah.
but there is motivation for him to play very well and to be in shape, especially after Nico Harrison was like, you're not in shape.
Right.
But I think you're right. I think it's really just that he moved to LA. I've never seen more athleisure. Like, I live in Brooklyn because I walk around in, big T-shirts and Patagonia baggies. I went to LA wearing that, and I was like, it felt like I had showed up to a black tie wedding in a clown suit. Like, truly, I like went to get a coffee, and everyone's sitting there in like matching sets, and I was like, oh, this just isn't.
Oh, it's part of the culture.
They don't
deep
want me here.
Yes, they do. I would have wanted you there when I lived in
LA.
It's part of the culture. Again, as everything we always say, go off of vibes. He moved to LA. I'm sorry. He got in shape.
We should check.
Should anyone be surprised?
No.
Also, he has unlimited resources.
Right.
He can do whatever he needs to do to get in shape. He can hire whoever he wants.
Yeah.
The Lakers can hire whoever they want.
Right.
So.
And he has a whole team around him that he's hired. He's also doing this thing where he eats 2 protein-heavy meals a day, has 1 protein shake, and wakes up and works out for 90 minutes before he eats anything.
Crazy.
And I was like, is that good for you?
I must be, because it worked
look,
for him.
Professionals are telling me.
I'm not doing it.
I'm like, I'm hungry right now, and I'm like, I might pat. Can you 90 minutes? What?
That's a lot. No.
With no food?
No.
So I hope I'm also like, buddy, make sure you're fueling yourself appropriately.
Right.
Yeah. Happy that, I don't know. I just hope he plays really well this season.
I do too.
It would be so satisfying.
It would be very satisfying.
Although, it's now that the Mavs have Cooper Flag, it's all kind of, it doesn't really matter anymore.
No.
It's like,
it still matters. For
but
vibes, it matters.
We were robbed of the Luka Dončić revenge tour and the Mavs looking real silly all season when they got Cooper Flag.
100%.
Although I'm happy for Cooper because he's going into a competitive situation. I don't know. There's just so much going on.
Yeah, so much going on, and I'm sure next season will be very interesting.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Big NFL story
Oh.
that happened. I don't know if you saw this, but a lot of NFL players came under fire and are facing possible fines and suspensions for allegedly selling their allotted Super Bowl tickets for more than face value. For context, players are from other teams, like not the teams in the Super Bowl. They're allotted, I think, a certain number of tickets based on how far they make it in the playoffs.
Oh,
which I learned. Like if you're make it further,
know that.
yes. If you make it further in the playoffs, I believe you get more tickets.
Okay.
And so obviously the incentive for part of it is to do well, so then you can go to the Super Bowl. Except I feel like that would be kind of hard if I lost, and then you have to go watch the Super. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, I think they're allowed to sell the tickets, but it has to be for face value.
Okay.
But according to this report from ESPN, at least 100 players from roughly half of the NFL's 32 teams face these fines and possible suspensions.
Okay, here's my feeling about this. Who cares? Sorry. Okay, if this were a hometown playoff game and they were jacking up prices, I'd be like, yeah, that sucks. You should let the fans go. The Super Bowl is the most corporate event I've ever been to. Granted, I haven't been to many corporate events. Only rich people go to the Super Bowl already. Who cares if you're jacking up the prices?
Well, but here's what I'll say. It's like they're already rich, the players.
Maybe some of them aren't as rich as you think they are. Those contracts,
that's fair.
Why not let them make a little money on a Super Bowl ticket?
Fair. I don't know.
I'm just like, this feels like Roger Goodell makes, what, over $40 million a year? I don't know. The commissioner, let him sell a ticket.
Here's my thing. My argument, I think my hot take, I guess, I don't think they should be allowed to sell them. You either get them or you lose them and you can't get them next year. Unless there's an actual reason, like you're ill and can't go for a family emergency.
But why? The Super Bowl kind of sucks.
Why?
I mean, it's just
I'm just a rule follower.
It's like, hey, you were in this TV show. It was great. Everybody else got nominated for Emmys and you get to go watch them win them.
Fair.
Sure. That's cool. I don't know. It's like you don't. It's a work event.
It is a work event.
It's like, hey, you're the franchise. The branch of your company didn't do as well as the branch of other companies, but you get to see who wins Company of the Year in real time when you could be watching it on your couch.
Okay, fine.
Let them sell the tickets.
Okay, fine.
I'm sure there's some argument in there that I'm missing, but I'm like, why? I don't.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Here's the thing. I think it's not the biggest issue at hand.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I understand if it's a rule, it's a rule. And if you break the rule, I mean, I don't know. You got to follow company policy.
I think this is one of the few things about us that differs greatly.
If
there's a rule that I think is pointless, that I don't like, I will not follow it.
Oh, I'll follow it till the end of time.
No. Absolutely not. I'm gonna, we'll find a happy medium.
Find a happy medium.
Because there's some rules I definitely should follow.
Yeah. We'll think about it.
But like, if they're like, you can't go here, and I'm like, why not? At a sporting event, I just go there. You just walk with purpose.
Yeah, walk with purpose. Ask for forgiveness later.
Yeah. I guess that's how I feel about parking tickets and alternate side parking. I just like get the parking ticket, and my husband's like, we can't just like, you have to move the car.
Move the car. You got to.
He usually moves the car, but
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, well, okay.
Okay, here's an NFL thing that I thought was absolutely incredible. There's not even really much to say about this, Madeline. It's so, okay. This involves Terry Bradshaw, who played for the Steelers for 14 years as a quarterback. He's been in the Hall of Fame. He's a Fox Sports commentator. He's been doing that since 1994. And Aaron Rodgers was recently picked up by the Steelers. He's on the Steelers now. He says it'll probably be his last year. And then, quote, you will never hear from him again, which I highly doubt.
Yeah.
We've talked about Aaron Rodgers a lot. Peddles in strange conspiracy theories. Does a lot of sort of wellness stuff that is, is not conventional, says some stuff. We did a whole thing on his documentary, Enigma, which we would argue he is not an enigma.
Yeah.
So Terry says he calls Aaron Rodgers a joke in a radio interview with 103.7 The Buzz in Arkansas.
Okay.
Just say that for me.
103.7 The Buzz.
Oh, does it feel good?
I love it.
103.7 The Buzz in Arkansas. Okay, anyway, so Terry Bradshaw says about Aaron Rodgers, what are you going to do? Bring him in for 1 year? Are you kidding me? That guy needs to stay in California. Go somewhere and chew on bark and whisper to the gods out there. Oh, that's poetry.
That is poetry. And if I found out that Aaron Rodgers did that, I would believe it.
Right. Also, we have mapped his astrocartography, which does go through California.
Correct.
So Terry's right.
He's not wrong. He's not right.
So anyway, so Terry says this. Aaron Rodgers responds to his comments in an interview with NFL Network last Saturday. He said he's known Bradshaw for a long time because he's been a broadcaster and Aaron's played in the league for 18 years, blah, blah, blah. And he said, Aaron says, Terry's a legend. He's an absolute legend. He won 4 Super Bowls. He's had a legendary career in the media. But Terry, like a lot of people, doesn't know me. So he's got an idea of what he thinks about me based on what I've done, the documentary, what I've said, Darkness Retreat, whatever the hell you want to talk about. So there's more to this quote. Let's take a pause. I would argue that that's a lot of material to go off.
That's a lot of material.
In terms of knowing someone. Also, Aaron was a producer on the doc, right?
Right. Whatever.
Like
he willingly participated. He willingly participated.
So it's like, well, you kind of chose what to put out there.
Yeah, right. He didn't have to like go do those things. Whatever.
It's like, anyways. Isn't that anyway? So so I would argue that Terry might know Aaron a little bit. So he keeps going. He says, I'd love to get to know Terry on a deeper level. And I feel like he gave me a chance to know him. Then we'd have a good friendship. Because for me, I have nothing but the utmost respect and deference for what the greats have done. Because they laid the foundation for us to be able to play in this great game. And maybe we can go chew some bark or whatever the hell he's talking about together.
All right. Here's what I'll say. I'm not going to defend Aaron Rodgers. However, I do think that was a good response.
I think Aaron Rodgers is the king of saying something nice and then undercutting it with one small little comment.
I think that was the right response.
He's a troll.
And yeah, if I was his publicist, I'd be like, that was a great answer.
Yeah, I'd be like, great job.
I mean, listen, you know how we feel about Aaron Rodgers. However, I'll give him that.
Masterful
response. That's all I have to say about that.
We can go chew some bark or whatever the hell he's talking about together. No notes.
Oh my God. In soccer news, I saw this headline and I was like, this can't be true. Because I was so surprised.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Ready.
A player named Romano Floriani Mussolini. Now, does that last name ring a bell? I don't know. Looking in history. Little history lesson. Well, if it rang a bell, to the tune of being the great grandson of fascist dictator Benito Mussolini, you would be correct. You would win a point.
Yeah. Trivia, you would have gotten it right.
You would have gotten it right. And the reason we're bringing this up on a sports podcast is because he is playing professional soccer in Italy. Well, which I guess I'm not surprised that like a relative of Mussolini is in the world. Obviously, I just don't. I don't think about Mussolini and his connection to sports that often.
No,
let alone his great grandchildren.
Right. It's not every day that like a fascist dictator's great grandson just is playing soccer.
Yeah. No. That wasn't on my bingo
It's
card.
like you don't hear. Yeah. I'm not even. Yeah. So
yes.
Right. Okay. So he said in a press conference he's here to play football and reiterated that his last name bothers other people more than me, which. Okay. I would be a little bothered by it if I were a Mussolini. But anyway, my surname has never caused me any problems, and from my point of view, the less said about it, the better.
Okay, well, that's what he hopes. The less said about it, the better.
That's sort of the only thing about him.
Yeah. If I saw like someone's Mussolini, I'd be like, are they related?
Yeah, it'd be like, as in
immediately. It's not like his last name's Smith.
As in the trains run on time? Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah. Whoa.
So his mom, though, I looked into it. She is the granddaughter of Mussolini.
Yeah.
And she's been in politics, and she's also Sophia Loren, the famous actress's niece.
Crazy.
And then I went down this like crazy rabbit hole of Mussolini and his family, and like he has a few relatives who are still like pro-fascism, including previously this soccer player's mom, but then she started defending gay rights. I mean, it was the most confusing thing I've ever seen. And then I was just looking at my computer and I had a tab open on Mussolini's Wikipedia page, and I was like, oh God, this is... And I X'd it out, and that's pretty much that.
It sounds like this family has a lot to unpack.
They need...
A lot going on. Yeah, anyways, I just had to bring this up because it was just such a shocking headline to see. So
yeah. Also learned a lot last night.
A lot of history. A little history lesson.
I love history.
Yeah.
All right. What else do we have? We have a few compressed flowers things to end on.
Yes, to end on. Before we do that, I don't know if you saw this, but Cleveland Cavaliers center Jarett Allen got married and did the dance from High School Musical at his wedding.
We love that.
Which I love.
That's great.
I love a millennial. Wait, how old is he?
This
is because I'm saying this and maybe he's not a millennial. Oh, he's 27. Okay, he's a Gen Z.
Wow.
Is Gen Z in a High School Musical maybe as like a nostalgic?
I think so.
Maybe so.
I think I've seen TikToks of Gen Z being really into High School Musical.
Yes. And I saw that his teammate Dean Wade was a groomsman and also participated in the dance, which I love.
I think my favorite thing about, would I want choreographed dances at my wedding? No, but then again, I got married in the backyard with 10 people. But I think my favorite thing when I see videos of this or evidence that this has happened is thinking about a group of men together practicing a dance.
I do too.
That to me is the beauty of a performance like this.
That is the best part. It's like when you're prepping for the talent show for your parents in the basement.
Yes.
And you have to go to your room and everyone's doing the choreographed dance, you and your siblings or whoever your friends.
And then you get in front of your parents and you're like, wait, not yet.
And you're
yet.
like, record now.
Let me start over.
Yes. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
This is just a talent show for adults.
Yeah. Also, they're athletes, so I would imagine phenomenal dancers.
It looked like they did a good job.
Yeah.
I think they were all in sync. So congratulations to him and the other groomsmen who participated in the dance.
And his wife.
And his wife, yes. Congrats.
Yeah, sure.
Congrats.
Okay. Quick compressed flowers update. What do we have here?
So the first one, we got tagged in so many comments on TikTok from this wedding.
Okay.
It was Philadelphia Eagles tight end Kylen Granson, if I'm pronouncing that name correctly. He married Daisy Foko, now Granson.
Okay.
They got married at the Field Museum in Chicago under a giant dinosaur, which I love.
No way.
So already cool wedding.
Oh, my God.
Already cool wedding.
That's the chicest thing I've ever heard. Can I see?
Yes. So I'm pulling up the video from Daisy's.
Wait, they got married under?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Under the dinosaur. I'm pulling this up for Charlotte.
Oh, my God. It is hanging from the ceiling as dinosaurs, skeletons at museums are wont to do. He wore a cape?
He wore a cape. And here's what I'm going to say. These flowers are not compressed. Her dress has some floral elements.
Yeah.
But the flowers...
Gorgeous.
Love. They are not compressed. Here's an example. We're inserted image. not compressed.
They have a wildflower vibe going on.
I mean, this is the coolest. This might be the coolest athlete wedding I've seen.
Not even athlete, like celebrity.
Yeah. It's so
They
cool.
got married under a dinosaur skeleton.
How amazing.
That's so metal. Oh my God. I just keep watching this video.
And look at the flowers.
Oh,
they're great.
And there are people sitting at tables while they get. Oh no, sorry, that's not the.
No. That's from the
ceremony.
That's from the
dance floor.
Yeah.
I like her dress.
Yes.
Oh my God, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
No freaking notes.
No notes. Congratulations.
This is the first time that has ever. And I think there's an elephant back there.
Oh yeah, well, it makes sense.
I don't know.
Museum.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyways, obsessed.
If you're gonna do a wedding, if you're gonna do a big wedding, get married under a dinosaur. Wear a cape. Have a lot of fabric draped everywhere. Do some wildflowers. Make it a little funky.
Yes. This should be the playbook for other athlete weddings.
And you thought we were just haters.
We're not.
We just know when we see it.
Yeah.
And we hadn't seen it till now.
No. Hadn't seen it till now. Congratulations to them. 10 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. What a show.
What a show.
Folks. Thank you as always. For coming on this wild ride with us.
If you made it this far, thank you so much for listening or watching or both. And as always, please don't forget to rate, review, like, and subscribe us on YouTube. If you're watching it here, if you're listening to us on Apple or Spotify, please drop a review. It makes a huge difference. Follow us on Instagram at Sports Gossip and on TikTok at Sports Gossip Show.
Killer roundup.
Killer roundup.
Okay.